Hey, what's up guys, it's Astrio and today we have the second events banner. Should you poll for Driven to Excellence, Rose or Rihanna? I don't know if she has a license, but she's definitely driving me nuts with that bodysuit. So Rose is a red DPS tank. She is the first tank that deals damage. Her hidden technique deals 500% damage, raises defense for all allies by 25% and heals herself. She is meant to be combined with the new Lambda. Lambda's passive gives her an extra 600% damage boost. This makes Rose almost on par with a DPS unit. Her first skill raises defense by 30%, pretty standard tank skill. Her second skill deals 66% damage 3 times and steals the enemy's SP by 66 points. At this point, the developers are just memeing. The total damage inflicted is only about 200%. That's 2 of her basic attacks. Now you're thinking the SP steal makes up for it. No, it does not. It's not 66%, it's 66 points, which is the equivalent to about 6%. It's very minuscule. And if they made it 666 points, that would be too OP because that's 66%. This skill had real potential to be good, but the number values are too low. So let's change it from 66 to 69. Nice! Her passive increases the crit chance for all red units behind her by 15%. This skill is broken because it stacks with Lambda's crit chance as well. What this means is that your whole red team gets a damage boost just because Rose is standing right in front of them. When this skill is awakened, the crit chance increases to 20%, and everyone can awaken Rose by grinding the event. For PvE and the main story, Rose is just decent. Rose is an upgraded version of Red Tank Alpha, but not by much. The real value to Rose is her hidden technique and her passive. If you have Alpha, you don't need Rose, and if you have Red Tank Clear, that's even better. Just like Alpha, Rose doesn't have much healing, so you might need to add in an extra support. For PvE, I give her 7 out of 10. For PvP, Rose does a lot better. She is the only tank that deals damage with her hidden technique. In a tank fight, she will most likely out DPS the enemy. Her second skill steals SP from the enemy, giving her a slight advantage, so she can pull off her hidden technique faster. Her passive is crucial only because of key units in PvP. It synergizes so well with Iris and Aurora. If your Iris gets her crit off, you're gonna have a good time, but if you get critted by Iris, you're gonna have a bad time. So if you want to get Rose for PvP, make sure you have good red DPS units first. For PvP, I would give her an 8.5 out of 10. For Armageddon, Rose is fantastic. Her whole kit is turning her into an extra DPS. Despite what I said earlier, her second skill is quite good in Armageddon. It stops the enemy boss from ulting as often. With a bit of luck, she can gain enough SP to use her hidden technique twice. Her passive is a permanent damage buff that allows you to maximize your DPS potential. For Armageddon, I'll give her a 9 out of 10. So, should you poll? Yeah, no. Yo? Rose is a great tank increasing the damage of your red team, but she is only limited to the red team. She's a slight upgrade from Red Tank Alpha, but if you have Alpha, you can clear most of the content with just her. And if you already have clear as a tank, you don't need to pull for Rose. Rose's true potential shines when she is paired up with Lambda. Rose is slightly above average just by herself. If you want to pull for Rose, you should go for Lambda first. I think Lambda would be a better support for your red team than Rose. And if you do have Lambda, make sure you get a decent red DPS first before Rose. But the most important thing is that Rose is not a limited time character. Just like Lambda, she will be added to the standard pool after her banner ends. You can also farm her shards from the event to unlock her. Everybody should be able to get her. It will just take time. But if you want her now, it's time to pull out the credit card. So for the free to play, save your gems, because Red Alpha will keep you company for now. And for the whales out there, I can already taste the blubber. For the botanists out there, you know what to do. So I managed to pull Rose off a single multi again. But this is not my main account, this is my free-to-play account that I use for testing purposes. This is just YouTube content creator luck. However, I will be farming Rose on my main account so I can get her one day. Let me know if you pull for Rose or not. I know one of my clan members went all the way to pity. Please leave an F for my boy Nate. Thanks for watching. Love ya. 共に戦うことを誓います。